morning, mermaids. Today we are diving from the world famous Blue Heron Bridge. So the Blue Heron Bridge in Riviera Beach, Florida runs right underneath this bridge that connects the mainland to the intercoastal, and it's the nicest shore dive ever. You literally just park your car at Phil Foster Park, gear up, and at the appropriate time you walk in on the beach. So you can see like there are a ton of divers down here. What you need to know though is that there is one shot a day to get this dive in, and that is high slack tide. So you're gonna wanna check the tides. You can't just come down here any old time of day. You also need to have a float. So make sure that you have a float and bring something to put your car key in to keep it dry while you're diving. We are about to get in and see what we can see. It is 7:30 in the morning, so we've got a nice early dive. If it is later in the day, you might have a ton of snorkelers and beachgoers down here, so parking may be tough. Early morning dives are the absolute best. So it's a very shallow dive too, so it's going to be about 24 feet or so at the largest depth. And we're just going to get on the snorkel trail and we're going to go from this side all the way over to the other side onto the bridge and see what we can see out there. So, all right, let's dive in. All right, so we just got done diving the Blue Heron Bridge. If you haven't been here before or haven't heard about it, you'll be interested to know that you need to check the tides and make sure that it is going to be a good time to dive. So our high tide this morning was 8:47. We got here at 7 a.m., had no trouble parking because all of the snorkelers and swimmers weren't quite here yet. So got here at 7, we were in the water by 8, and we had a nice long hour and 15-minute dive. Water was fantastic. Of course, it is the very end of July, so it is perfectly warm. Water was 86 degrees. We were wearing skins. We didn't have too much pull until we got underneath the pylons over here on the side of the bridge. We had a little bit of pull there, but it really was a very nice, relaxing dive. Tons of reef fish, rainbow fish, spadefish, rainbow parrotfish. I always say that wrong. I always say rainbow fish. But so we saw tons of great stuff. My goal at the Blue Heron Bridge is always to see octopus and seahorses, and today I did strike out. But I think I'm about 50% as far as seeing octopus and seahorses at the bridge whenever I come down here. So today was not my day. We did see several little small stingrays, lots of lobsters hiding out here now that lobster mini season has started in Florida. And so lots of lobsters, lobster families, all of the big sea stars, all of those kind of things. If you're going to come down here, make sure and check the times. If the high tide is later in the day, especially during the summer or on the weekends, you're going to find that the parking lot gets very, very crowded, and sometimes the police will actually shut the parking lot down because it's full. Then you have to park somewhere down the road and try to walk in. When you get here, you're going to want to gear up at your car and take in only what you're going to take in to dive. Make sure that you have a way to hide your key or put your key in a waterproof container so that you can take your key out there with you. You also want to make sure and have a float. It is required that each group has a float. Visibility is very good most of the time, but you can have a day where the visibility just isn't. So roll with the punches and you guys will be fine. So if you are down in this area, you definitely want to check out the Blue Heron Bridge. It is a one-of-a-kind place in the United States, and you really need to check it out. So Any questions on this, put them in the comments. We're happy to answer. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on our videos. We would love to hear from you guys.